Daji, what if your heart says something, but that does not resonate with family? This morning, you mentioned about empathy, putting yourself in someone else's shoes. And the perspectives are always different, and it leads to confusion. What can be done in this situation?
One has to really, really know what heart it's saying. Whether it's your heart speaking or your desire saying. That's all. When you are driven by desires, you will always, as they say in medical terminology, wrong diagnosis. You understand it as if it's your heart's signal. The very fact that the question arises means heart has flagged the question as a red. Don't do it. It has nothing to do with others. Are you yourself convinced of your action? And as I said in the morning, before you act on anything, think that what happens if my granddaughter or grandson does the same thing? Would you accept that? Next question, please.
We also have Daaji Maharaj, who's from France. She also has a question for you.
Namaste, Daaji. How to deal with eco-anxiety? With eco-anxiety, which refers to the chronic fear of environmental disaster, loss of biodiversity, climate change, death of the oceans, depletion of natural resources, which leads to...
Just talk a little more slowly, or why don't you tell me your question? Not able to catch what you're saying.
Okay.
Daaji, she basically has a question on how can we be far more kind towards nature and ecology, because there's so much happening in the world around sustainability. So how can we be more kind towards the environment?
No, it's not to be kind, it's how to deal with eco-anxiety.
How to deal with eco-anxiety?
It's the fear of chronic...
How to deal with eco-anxiety means what's happening with environment, with the health of the Mother Earth. Is it right? Okay. What can you do as a single person? Do whatever you can. If you can plant one tree, plant one tree. If you can pick up one plastic bag and throw it in a proper place, little by little. If everyone does it, it will be wonderful. If nothing else, at least pray. And we have a beautiful suggestion, prayerful suggestion in Heartfulness way. Then when you are doing nothing at all, you're just sitting simply in your room and you have nothing else to do. What should one do? How we can contribute to world peace, to the universal peace. Hindus, they talk about not just Desha Shanti or Shanti on this planet, but Vishwa Shanti, means universal peace. And to this effect, we have very simple prayers from Vedas. These are prayers, but we have to make them with sankalpa. कि सभी चीज़ों में, पत्तों में, आकाश में, पृथ्वी पर, जल में, जो भी चीज़ हमारी आंखों से दिखाई देती है, सुनाई देती है, उस सब में ईश्वर है और सभी चीज़ ईश्वर के स्मरण में खोई हुई है. Meaning, imagine that everything around you, when you are doing nothing else at all, and you are alone in your room, think that everything's around you, surrounding you, the ceiling of your room, the sky, the trees, the birds, They're absorbed in the remembrance of the God. This itself will create a very special vibrations, special atmosphere. And you, with your own sankalpa, will be able to create a very unique atmosphere, if not in the world, at least in your room, in your family, in your community. Thank you.